Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Multifamily Investing with Bob Biggins. I am Bob Biggins. Today I'm going to change things up a little bit. The wife told me, even this evening, she said, it's a little crazier than usual. You gotta just do a podcast like a day in the life. I was like, maybe. A little crazier today than typical. So, everybody wants to get out of their W-2 job, right? Well, maybe not so fast. I got out of mine almost 3 years ago now, and I do like it. It's crazy, but I like it better than the you have to be somewhere, you have a clock in time, you take lunch at this time, and you leave at this time. So let me just give you a quick day in the life of being your own boss in a real estate business. When you're the property manager, you're the maintenance manager, you're the capital improvements manager, you are everything. Today, before I even got down the stairs, the wife was down before me, and she said, well, we've got a leak in this pawpaw place. Okay, pretty bad. Sent some pictures, okay. So I called one of subcontractors I knew, and he's not a plumber, but he is more of a generalist. He was actually in Kalamazoo, came to this property, had somebody there within an hour. Looked at it, it's a compression fitting. We had to extend out some copper pipe for new shutoff valves a while ago, and I don't know why, if it just started leaking or temperature change or what, but it started leaking. He's got one crescent. I said, go to Ace, get another crescent, I'll buy it, and then just try tightening it down just a little bit more. Tried it. It started leaking like crazy because the sleeve must have already been compressed too much. He's like, how do I shut the water off? Because of course it's a well. Okay, go in here, send me pictures, shut off these valves, turn this valve off, the water heater off, turn it all off, and then you gotta hit the breaker. Which breaker? It's marked. It's marked well. Goes through several panels. Went through the panels, none. Come to find out, had some electrical work done. The electrician didn't go back and relabel the panels. So he said, oh, it's 2 and 4 in this picture. Called him back, shut the water off. Okay, water's off. So more pictures, shows me what's going on, opens some things up with his oscillating tool. We're gonna see what's going on. I said, well, you gotta go get another sleeve, another compression coupling. Upon doing that, he went, checked it out, didn't work. Had to go back to Ace. Plumbing, you do things multiple times. Finally got it to stop leaking. Meanwhile, in between all this, I had another customer who's calling in, and he keeps calling and calling, and he says, I've got this water problem. He's a real estate investor. Had what he thought was a leak in a pipe, and he explained it to me, sent me some pictures, and I said, you've got a clogged up drain. Your main drain's clogged. No. I said, yes. And he said, well, I've got this snake. I'll go home. I said, you need to call this guy who I know, Ballard Sewer Cleaning out of Benton Harbor, Michigan. That's who you need to call, because they will get it done, and they'll get there fast, and they'll do a good job for you. No, I can do it. He goes home and gets his little 25-foot snake. After a few hours, called me back and says, yeah, who's your guy? And so I made contact with him. Long story short, got him over there, got the problem taken care of. He ended up cleaning up all the, I don't know if anyone's had a backup leak before, but what comes out of the pipes of a backup leak, not something that's very pretty. But he was busy cleaning while, and I went over there and took a look for him and said, yeah, you need it snaked out. All the while, I then go to a roofing project where I've got guys starting to take hand railing off, because we're going to roof a flat roof and put a deck on top of there. So we're taking the hand railing off, going through, marking it, IDing it, and how to reinstall it, because it's a good hand railing. And working with those guys, run back to get some supplies. All the while, the wife, she's home doing all the property maintenance stuff, property management stuff. It's the first of the month. Rents are coming in by the tens and tens of them. Utility bills need to be paid. Other bills need to be paid. Check need to be written. And so that we can reconcile last month. And there's 9 LLCs. So there's a lot of reconciling has to take place, and moving money into different accounts, and reconciling those from the property management company, Biggins Property Management, to all of the individual LLCs for the batches of properties that we have. So that was all while happening. Shell set a closing. 10 months. The property was listed back 10 months ago, and it closed today. So that was a success. Back home to get supplies, back out to measure for a vinyl siding job, stopped to get the building permit for the roof job. That's getting ready to start. Back home, ordered the fan fold for the vinyl siding job because it was a long lead time item for the size, the thickness size that I needed. All the while taking calls and taking emails from that we've got a large scale purchase going on right now, and taking it from the debt agencies to inspection folks to the broker, taking calls all along the way. While home this time, ran home, quickly showered, and I've got a YouTube video interview with Jordan Clint at our ERA office. Set up for the video, had a nice interview with him today. When that was done, went back toward town. Drain system going in one of my properties, outside drain system. Met with those subcontractors, worked out the plans with them, made some suggestions, made a list of supplies, more supplies I need to get for them, because most of the contracts I do, I buy the supplies to spec out the jobs, and they mostly just do the labor, the different companies, because I explain how I want to have it done and what materials we're going to be using. Because I've only been doing this 29 years. When done with that outdoor property drain, had 2 walkthroughs, had 2 people leaving at the end of the month, and they moved out, and so their apartments were vacant, and went through 2 different units with a checklist and see how it was before, how they left it. Pretty good shape. What things needed to be improved upon, painted, spackled, cleaned, rearranged, reorganized, fixed, etc. Made all my lists and got that information ready for the secure deposit return letter, which must go out in 30 days or less. Then, upon being done with those 2 properties, it was getting kind of late, and came home. Still had to do a few hours on the computer, buying the fan fold, specking out the siding, specking out some of the products for the roofing job, getting back with the customers who have had their leaks and other issues repaired today, see how they went, everything okay, do you need anything, any follow-up, any cleanup, any problems? Everybody's good there. And finally, it was about time for dinner, 6-7 o'clock, and that's just typical day, how it goes. Is it better than W-2? Absolutely. Is it crazier than W-2? Absolutely. But you're working for yourself, you're working to be your own boss, and all these things you're doing for you. And it's just the freedom. Do you have to be at your job at 7 a.m.? Sometimes, but not every single day. You have to be somewhere at 8 p.m. if you have an appointment that you made, generally, or you can maybe make it at 9 if you'd like. Also, well worth it. So, crazy, yes. Worth it, yes. So, follow and subscribe. Here's episode number 9, Multifamily Investing with Bob Biggins. Hopefully this will give you an insight into a typical day. You've got enough property to displace your W-2 job. Oh, by the way, middle of the morning, the dog comes to the back slider with a half-alive chipmunk. Always fun to be had. This is Bob Biggins, signing off.